I used to think manifestation was a complete joke. Seriously, I'd tried it all. The vision boards, the affirmations I'd chant in the mirror until I was blue in the face. And nothing ever seemed to click. I was frustrated, cynical, and just about ready to give up. Then I stumbled upon a simple neurological principle that changed everything. It turns out there's a secret state you can enter to align your brain with your goals. A state where you can start to pave the way for profound changes in your life. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what that state is and how to get there. For years, I was caught in a trap that I bet many of you will recognize. I operated under the assumption that if I just tried harder, if I just forced myself to be more positive, the universe would eventually have to give me what I wanted. I spent my days fighting off negative thoughts and feeling guilty anytime I felt a flicker of doubt. Honestly, it was exhausting, and it didn't work. What I didn't get then is a fundamental principle of how our minds work. It is incredibly difficult to create a new future when your brain and body are stuck in the emotions of your past. When you're feeling stressed, desperate, or in a state of lack, your system goes into survival mode. Your focus narrows, you're on the lookout for threats, and all your energy is consumed by the problems right in front of you. Chemically and neurologically, you're living in the past. Trying to command your mind to build an abundant future from that state of panic is like trying to grow a garden in a blizzard. It's a battle you'll almost always lose. The harder you try, the more you reinforce the struggle. The real secret isn't about forcing it. It's about shifting your state of being entirely. My big aha moment came when I stopped looking at mainstream motivation and started digging into the work of early 20th century mystics like Neville Goddard. Then, I began cross-referencing their ideas with modern neuroscience, and I saw this incredible overlap. It was a place where ancient wisdom and modern science seemed to point to the same thing: a specific, powerful, and often overlooked state of consciousness. That state is the window right between wakefulness and sleep. Neville called it the state akin to sleep, or SATS. Today, science might call it the hypnagogic state. This is that magical, floaty window of time when you're in bed, your body is totally relaxed, but your mind is still lucid and aware. You're not quite awake, but not quite asleep either. From a brainwave perspective, this is when you shift from the faster beta waves of active thinking down into the slower, more relaxed alpha and theta waves. This isn't just getting sleepy, it's a profound shift. The alpha state is linked to deep relaxation and creativity, acting as a bridge to deeper states of mind. The theta state that follows is what we experience in deep meditation and dreaming. In this incredibly receptive state, the analytical, critical part of your mind, the part that's always saying that's impossible or get real, starts to power down. This is the gateway. This is the state where you're no longer arguing with your own limitations. So why is this drowsy pre-sleep state so powerful? It all comes down to neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is your brain's incredible ability to reorganize itself, form new neural connections, and literally change throughout your life. It's how you learn any new skill, like playing an instrument or speaking a new language. You create and strengthen new pathways in your brain through repetition. By intentionally focusing your mind on a new reality, while you are in this highly receptive state, you are literally beginning the process of building the neural architecture for that reality. You are teaching your brain what your new life looks, and more importantly, feels like. When you do this repeatedly, something incredible happens. That new reality starts to feel less like a fantasy and more like a familiar memory. It becomes your new normal. This is the absolute key. This isn't about the external world magically changing overnight. It's about you changing your internal world, your mindset, your feelings, your self-perception, so profoundly that your behavior and actions naturally align with your desire. When you feel, on a deep level, that you are already the person who has what you want, you stop making decisions from a place of lack. You start noticing opportunities that your stressed-out brain was blind to before. You get a sudden idea. You have the confidence to make that call you were afraid to make, or you say yes to an invitation you would have normally declined. This isn't magic, it's alignment. You are creating the cause within yourself, and the effect in your life follows through the new actions you begin to take. If you're starting to see how this is different from anything you've tried before, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're about to get into the exact step-by-step process to enter this state tonight, and you won't want to miss it. Alright, let's break this down into a simple technique you can use starting tonight. Step 1. Prepare for the state. The best time to do this is when you're already in bed for the night. Or if you happen to wake up and are still drowsy. The goal is to leverage your body's natural state of relaxation. Don't try this sitting up in a chair in the middle of a busy day. Get comfortable, warm, and be ready for sleep. Step 2. Define your fulfilled scene. This is critical. You're not going to visualize the how. You're going to create a short, simple scene that implies your wish is already a reality. Want a new job? Don't visualize the interview. Instead, feel a friend's hand shaking yours as they say, "Congratulations on the new job." Want to resolve a financial worry? Don't imagine a check appearing. Instead, imagine logging into your bank account, seeing the issue resolved, and feeling that wave of absolute relief. The scene should be just a few seconds long and confirm that your goal is complete. Step 3. Enter the state. Lie down, close your eyes, and get comfy. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Consciously relax your body, bit by bit, from your toes to your head. Feel yourself getting heavy, sinking into the mattress. You're aiming for that delicious, drowsy feeling where your thoughts begin to drift, and you could fall asleep any second. That's the sweet spot. Step 4. Loop your scene. Once you feel yourself entering that state akin to sleep, gently bring your short scene to mind. Don't force it. Just play it in your imagination. When it ends, play it again and again and again. Gently loop this simple scene, almost like a pleasant recurring thought. Step 5. Feel it real. This might be the most important step of all. As you loop the scene, you have to ignite the feeling that would be yours if it were actually true. How would you feel? Joyful, grateful, relieved, peaceful. Let that emotion flood your body. Your subconscious mind responds to feeling, not just words. By marrying the scene with the emotion, you are conditioning your brain and body to accept this new state of being as real. Step 6. Drift off to sleep. Keep gently looping the scene and feeling the emotion of your wish fulfilled until you naturally fall asleep. If your mind wanders, just gently guide it back. No strain, no stress. By falling asleep in this state, you are allowing your subconscious to marinate in this new reality for hours. I know this might still sound a bit abstract, so let me share a quick, personal story. I was facing a sudden, terrifying financial pressure from an unexpected bill that was way beyond what I could handle at the time. For days, I was in a state of pure panic. Then, I committed to this method. For 3 nights, I ignored the problem itself. Instead, my scene was simple. I imagined looking at my banking app on my phone and seeing the words "paid in full." The feeling I focused on was that profound, soul-deep sense of relief. On the 4th day, no check magically appeared in the mail. But I felt different. The panic was gone, replaced by a strange calm. I wasn't worried anymore. Later that afternoon, completely out of the blue, I had a sudden urge to call an old client I hadn't spoken to in over a year. There was no logical reason for it. It was just an intuitive nudge. That one action, born from a state of peace instead of panic, led to a conversation about a new project. That project more than covered the bill. The change didn't happen because my thoughts manipulated my bank account. The change happened because by shifting my internal state, I calmed my nervous system, which allowed me to think differently. This opened me up to a new idea and gave me the confidence to act on an intuition my panicked mind would have dismissed. That is the true power of this process. The secret to all of this is realizing that the world doesn't just happen to you. The way you feel, think, and act creates your experience of reality. By changing your internal state first, you change the cause, not just wish for a different effect. You're no longer hoping for a change to come from the outside. You're generating change from the inside. As a result, your perception of the external world begins to shift. You start noticing things that align with your new state. Connect with people who resonate with your new energy. You take actions that reflect your new beliefs. Your outer world transforms because you have transformed. Now I want to hear from you. What is one thing you want to bring into your life using this technique? Let me know in the comments below. Sharing your intention is a powerful first step. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And of course, Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the incredible power of your own mind. You aren't a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your experience, not through some mysterious magic, but through the deliberate, focused power of your own consciousness. The secret you've been looking for isn't out there. It's been inside you all along. Find that state of the wish fulfilled. Learn to live from it. And watch as you become the person you were always meant to be.